Hello and welcome to G3's playthrough of Miss Marvel and Doctor Strange against the Green Goblin. I'm KennyBlaze.
I'm Bald Mike.
I'll be playing Miss Marvel.
And I'll be playing Doctor Strange.
Yeah.
So and we are doing the risky business.
We are doing the risky business Green Goblin. So let's get right into it. My hand size is 6.
Mine is also 6, and I have 10 HP.
I also have 10 hit points.
And again, this is our first time playing these two heroes. We just cracked these open before we started recording. So we're looking forward to playing new decks and stomping some Norman Osborn.
It will be interesting because I believe we're both playing Protection.
That is a true story. And I am the first player starting this off. I'm trying to decide if I like this hand. What are you thinking about your hand there, Mr. KennyBlaze?
It's alright.
Yes, isn't the worstest. But I don't know if it's the bestest either. So I'm going to chuck 2 cards and draw 2.
Okay.
And once again, even though I know I've said it before, I'll say it again, I love the art on this game.
Yeah, the art is really good in this game.
All right, I think I'm ready to do some stuff and things.
Okay.
Let's see, I can discard the top card of my special invocation deck while I'm in Stephen Strange form if I want to. But I don't believe I want to. The Winds of Watum seem pretty good. I can draw 3 cards and then discard that invocation card. It's a card game. I hear drawing cards is pretty good, Kenny.
Drawing cards is fantastic in a card game, Bald Mike.
Let's see, that is 0. I like that a lot. All right, I'm going to start playing some stuff.
Okay.
I'm going to discard Unflappable to play Magical Enhancements. I can play under any player's control. My hero gets +1 to all 3 of his stats. When the round ends, I discard magical enhancements. I'm sorry, magical enhancements.
Okay.
So Norman Osborn cannot be punched no matter how bad we really want to. Is that true, Kenny?
Yeah, we can hurt his criminal enterprises while he's in Norman Osborn form, but we can't actually hurt his hit points until he becomes the Green Goblin himself.
Boo. Let's see. I think it's time to flip over to Doctor Strange form, where I get 2 thwart, 1 attack, and 2 defense.
Alright.
I have Spell Mastery action. I exhaust Doctor Strange and pay the cost of the top card of the invocation deck. Resolve the special ability on that card. And currently that is the Winds of Watum. Do I want to do that?
I mean, you played your magical enhancements to increase your stats.
That seems like a true story.
Yeah.
I did do that, didn't I?
You did. I hope you had a plan.
Bald guys don't go in with plans. We just rush in and hope for the best.
I suppose Bruce Willis does that.
And there you go. All right, I'm going to discard those 2 cards for 2 resources and play the Sorcerer Supreme.
All right.
I play only if I have the Mystic trait, which I do. He has Avenger and Mystic.
Okay.
You get +1 hand size while in hero form. So that brings me back up to a 6 hand size in hero form as well as alter ego.
That's pretty cool.
I like it. Let's do some stuff. Since I get +1, let's do a Mighty Thwart for 3.
All right.
Taking that down to 1.
I like it.
And I believe that will conclude my first turn as Doctor Strange ever.
Okay. And that's going to lose your magical enhancements?
Yes, that will go away.
All right. I'll use my action Team Spirit.
Oh, no, let me interrupt you there, Mr. Blaze. Forced to interrupt when the round ends. So I am still magically enhanced for a little bit longer.
All right. So I'll use Teen Spirit. It's an action. You just discard cards from the top of my deck until I discard a Miss Marvel card, and then add it to my hand.
Seems good.
So let's see how many cards I burn.
Oh, there's
That's
one.
a Ms. Marvel card. Big hands. All right. Those go away.
So it wasn't too bad.
No, only a few cards. I don't think I want to use it this turn, though. I'll discard a Genius to play Shrink. When I play a Thwart event, I can exhaust Shrink to increase the amount of threat that that event removes by 2.
Seems good.
I will discard Lockjaw to play Bruno Corelli. I'll use the Alter Ego action to exhaust it to attach a card from my hand face down there. Face down.
And what does that do?
As another action, the second half of the card, I can exhaust it to add 3 cards that are face down here back to my hand. So I can draw new cards.
Okay, so while it's there, it doesn't count against your hand limit.
No.
But you have access to them if you really need them.
I don't, well, yeah, if I pull them back.
Right.
And I'll discard Red Dagger to give you Endurance.
Giving it to me, I like it. I get +3 hit points.
You do.
I'm a fan. So that'll put me up to 13.
I will flip to Ms. Marvel.
What are your stats in Ms. Marvel form?
I'm a 1/1/1,
Okay.
and I have Morph Genetics. Response: after I play an attack, thwart, or defense event, exhaust Ms. Marvel to return that event to my hand, so I can double tap events.
It seems pretty good. There's some pretty strong events in this game.
There are. And for my action with her, I think I'll go ahead and slap Norman Osborn for 1. So when he would take damage, it's going to remove counters from Criminal Enterprise instead.
Ah. All right, so that seems to be the end of the round.
That is. So we ready?
You ready?
And my hand size is now 5.
Mine is a 6, thanks to the Sorcerer Supreme. And 6, okay.
All right. The scheme is going to get 2.
So that'll put it to 3. Take that one away.
Norman Osborn is going to interact with you.
He will.
He will. But he has a force interrupt. When he would attack, place 1 infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise instead.
Okay, so that'll put that back to 4 counters.
Back to 4. And then he interacts with me, and he does the same thing. Puts another... just another counter.
All right. Do we have to worry about how many counters are on that?
When there are no infamy counters here, we flip Norman Osborn and Criminal Enterprise to his Green Goblin side.
Okay, so we don't care about a max number on there.
Well, not really, but you do want to get it down so we can get him to Green Goblins so
And
we
then
can
start
beat him
punching.
up. Yeah.
Who doesn't love punching goblins?
And then cards, and you're first.
I am first. Let me flip over this card. This is a private security specialist. He has 0 scheme and 1 attack and 4 health. He has guard, so while I'm engaged with him, I can't really do anything to Norman.
Yep. And I have a hired gun. When revealed, choose to either give the villain a face-down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on Criminal Enterprise.
Ooh, decisions.
I really don't want him to have extra boost cards.
No, that seems bad.
So let's put 2 counters on Criminal Enterprise.
Okay, it's got 7 on it total.
And that's it for the villain turn.
All right, so we will pass the first player to Ms. Marvel.
All right. Let's see what I can do this turn. It's an alter ego action. I can't put a card there.
Nope. Oh, so now, I'm sorry, at the end of the round, magical enhancements would have went away.
Yep. Very true. So, I think I'm going to discard 3 cards
3 cards.
to play tackle, hero action, stun an enemy. If I paid for this card using a fist, which I did not,
Boo.
deal 3 damage to that enemy, and I don't think I could have anyway. So, stun Norman Osborn.
Norman, interesting.
Well, he's... I guess I could stun my minion.
Yeah, that's what I would have
Alright,
thought.
I'll stun the minion.
Take that, minion.
And I will exhaust Miss Marvel to return tackle to my hand.
Okay.
And that's it for my turn.
All right. The Sorcerer Supreme will do some stuff.
Alright.
Let's see if we'll play that. Kind of want to play that. I need some more cards here. I can't play everything I want to play this turn. So, as much as it hurts, I'm going to chuck an Avengers Mansion, a Med Team, and a Momentum Shift to pay for Magical Blast.
Alright.
It's a hero action. Deal 5 damage to an enemy, which I'll choose this goon over here,
Okay.
and discard the top card of my deck. If that card printed resource has, and there's a list here, so let's see what we get.
Yep.
We got the Fist. So for a Fist, stun that enemy, but the 5 damage is enough to kill him, so nothing will happen to it.
Okay.
But that can be cool when going against the Green Goblin later on. So that was that action. Then I will discard Astral Projection to play a Night Nurse. And she comes in with 3 counters on her.
Alright.
And I can exhaust her to remove a counter from her to heal a damage from a hero and discard 1 status card from it.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so that helps us if we get stunned or confused.
Yeah. I like it.
All right. But you know what? I think I'm going to try out this cool new Invocation deck we've got rocking over here. So I'm going to exhaust that, paying 0 to discard that, and draw 3 cards.
Okay.
That is really funny. I drew 3 resource cards.
Really?
I drew the Energy of the Genius and the Power of Protection.
Somebody didn't shuffle well.
Don't blame me. It's a new deck. So now the next new card for my Invocation deck is Vapors of Valtor. It's an invocation like all of them. And the special is choose a status card in play, replace that status card with a different status card. Place this card in the Invocation discard pile. That can be really strong, so if an enemy stuns us or confuses us, we can change it to tough.
Yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Or if they become tough, we can make them
Yeah,
stunned.
we can make them stunned or confused,
confused,
whichever we need. Wow, that seems really powerful. And I believe that is all I am doing.
All right, so ready up. I'll draw 3.
I will also draw 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
All right, the scheme's gonna get 2.
I don't like it.
Norman Osborn will interact with me, and it puts a counter on Criminal Enterprise. And my hired gun would try to attack me, but he is stunned, so stun goes away.
No attack for him.
Norman Osborn would attack you,
Okay.
but it's going to put a counter on Criminal Enterprise instead.
That's a lot of counters.
It is. And cards. So 1 for me, 1 for you.
Let's see what you got.
Pumpkin bombs attached to the villain. Forced response after the villain attacks you, discard pumpkin bombs and take 2 indirect damage.
Boo on the bombs. All right, and mine is all in a day's work. When revealed, place 2 infamy counters on Criminal Enterprise. If you cannot, remove 2 madness counters from State of Madness.
All right.
So we can do that. And that's it for that.
And turn passes.
Turn passes to me. Well, I happen to have some cool cards I can play.
All right, that's good because I don't really have cool cards to play.
And you do have a minion in your face, which we don't like.
I do. Bald Mike, save me.
Bald Mike to the rescue. So instead of Sorcerer Supreme, can I be the Bald Man Supreme?
I would prefer it.
All right, let's see what we want to play here. Let's play the Power of Protection for 2 resources for a protection card.
Yep.
And we'll chuck Genius, and we will play Iron Fist.
Okay.
Iron Fist says, Iron Fist enters play with 2 Mystic counters on him. There's so many counters going on in this game today.
Okay.
Response, when Iron Fist attacks an enemy, remove 1 Mystic counter from him. Stun that enemy and deal 1 damage to it.
Wow.
And he has 1 thwart and 2 attack, and of course he takes the hits for doing it.
Yep.
So he's pretty good at dealing with small guys if needed. Then I will discard Energy and Momentum Shift to play Wong.
So many allies.
So many. Wong also has 1 thwart and 2 attack, and 3 health. Exhaust Wong. Choose to either heal 1 damage from your identity or discard the top card of the Invocation deck. So like Doctor Strange, he can manipulate the Invocation deck a little, which is kind of a cool mechanic. Yeah. Let's do some things. Do you have a way of dealing with that goon, or do I need to help you deal with the goon?
I have a way to deal with it.
Okay. So then I can start maybe popping off some counters up there?
That would probably be good.
Okay. So I think with Doctor Strange's double thwart, we should thwart off a couple off the main scheme to keep that from getting out of control.
Okay.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
And then, using our new friends down here on the end, let's use a Mystic counter. Stun it. So when he attacks, he's going to attack Norman. When he attacks an enemy, I remove 1 counter from him, stun that enemy, and deal 1 damage to it. So that'd be in addition to his attack.
Yeah.
So that's dealing a total of 3. So I'll remove 3 infamy counters.
It'll remove 3 infamy counters,
which is pretty good, and stun Norman.
Yep.
He has pumpkin bombs. We don't like him. And then Iron Fist takes a ping for doing that. Let's see. And then Wong will also punch for 2, taking a ping himself to remove 2 more infamy counters.
Okay.
We got that back somewhat under control to a 6.
Seems good.
That'll end my turn.
All right. I'm going to play Lockjaw from my discard pile.
How are you doing that, KennyBlaze?
That's what he says.
That's what Lockjaw says?
Yeah. You may play Lockjaw from your discard pile.
Very cool.
So it's going to cost me 4. So I'll get rid of a Genius, an Avengers Mansion, and a Tackle. He has 2 attack and 2 thwart, but he takes double damage for using each.
And how much health does he have?
4.
Nice.
So I'm going to use Lockjaw to attack this hired gun. Putting 2 damage on Lockjaw, 2 damage on the hired gun, and then I'll use Miss Marvel to finish off the hired gun.
Get out of there, hired gun.
What do I have under here?
A card.
Yeah, I remember this card. So I will exhaust Bruno.
Can
put this
you
card
do
back
that in your
hand.
hero?
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
an action.
So it's only an alter ego action to put 1 there.
Right.
Okay.
I'll discard 2 cards to play Big Hands.
Big hands.
Hero action, deal 4 damage to an enemy. So let's get 4 tokens off Criminal Enterprise.
Very good. We got it down to 2 pretty quick.
And that'll be it for my turn.
All right.
So we ready up?
Ready up. Draw back up.
I have 5.
I still have 6. Thanks to your... Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's thanks to my bonus. You're giving me the extra health. 4, 5, and 6.
So the main scheme is going to get 2 threat.
2.
Norman Osborn is going to try to attack you.
But he is stunned.
He is stunned.
So stunned will go away.
He will attack me and instead put a counter on Criminal Enterprise.
That'll put it up to 3. Oops. Keep it there.
And cards. So 1 for you.
1 for me.
And 1 for me.
Let's see what my cool card is. It's not too cool. Place 2 infamy counters on criminal. It's all in day's work again, so it's just 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprises.
All right. And then my card is another hired gun.
Love them hired guns, don't you?
When revealed, choose to either give the villain a face-down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on Criminal Enterprise.
Ugh.
Oh, jeez. I feel like
we just got it down. Now it's cranking right back up.
right? I'll give him a boost card.
Okay.
There you go.
Have that.
And that's it for the villain turn.
Okay, so we're going to pass first turn to you. I'm
Right.
going to read some new cards.
So, I'm going to discard 2 cards to play Big Hands and slap this hired gun out of here.
Get out of there.
I'll exhaust Miss Marvel to take Big Hands back into my hand.
Seems really good.
And then I will discard 2 cards to play Sneak By. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. I'll exhaust Shrink to add 2 to that, so remove 5.
All 5.
And that'll be it for my turn.
It seemed like a pretty good turn to me.
I got some stuff accomplished.
All right, let's see what we want to do here. Since you did that, that means I can discard Astral Projection, and I'll discard a Master of the Mystic Arts to play the Eye of Agamotto, sorry. Marvel Comics in their words.
Yeah.
So this is an artifact and an item. It's a hero resource. Exhaust the Eye of Agamotto and generate a green resource.
Wild.
That, like I said, a wild resource.
Yeah.
So that seems pretty good. Let's do some stuff and things. So he's got that boost card sitting there.
Yeah.
Look at
Which is
all
only
boost
going to
cards.
really trigger when he's in Green Goblin form.
Right.
Because he's not really attacking us.
I almost don't know if I want to waste the damage on my allies this turn. But let's ping Norman for 1.
Okay.
Removing 1 of those tokens from Criminal Enterprises. And Iron Fist attacks. Well, I guess we can get it almost down to 0 again, so it's got 3. So let's attack with Iron Fist again.
Okay.
We'll remove the energy counter, so dealing a total of 3.
All right. And does that stun Norman?
When he attacks, remove 1 Mr. Counter. Stun that enemy. Yep.
All right.
Deal damage to it.
He is stunned.
He's not doing much this game. We're keeping him in check so far. You know what? I'm gonna save Wong just in case something scary happens.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth wasting him for 1 counter. Just my opinion. So I believe I am done, Mr. Kenny the Blaze.
All right. So ready up.
Draw back up. I'll draw 3. 2 and 3.
The main scheme is going to get 2 threat. He's going to try to attack me, but he is stunned.
No attack.
He will interact with you and place a counter on Criminal Enterprises
Okay.
and cards.
And don't forget he has a boost.
That's only when he's in Green Goblin form.
Oh, so it's just gonna sit there a while.
It'll sit there.
All right.
My card is Private Security Specialist. I have a friend with guard.
You like friends. Let's see what I got. I got Assault. Let's see, when revealed, I am in hero form, so the villain attacks me.
So it's going to put another counter on Criminal Enterprises.
Bring it back up to 3.
Yep.
All right.
And pass first player.
Pass to me. All right, we have stuff going on here. So I will use the Eye of Agamotto for a resource to play Mystical Studies, which I will not, I'm sorry, because I've been alter ego to do that. Just kidding.
Okay.
Let's see. I don't want to play that. His cards seem really good. I feel like we're really in control right now and don't need to do too much.
We need to get criminal enterprises to 0.
To 0. I believe I can do that this turn. That shouldn't be an issue.
All right.
All right. Let's see what we can get done in that department then. Let's attack him with Wong for 2. Ping Wong.
Bringing it down to 1.
Fourths for 1. Then we will attack him for 1 with Doctor Strange.
That's going to bring criminal enterprises to 0 and
Yeah.
flips. And it flips Norman to the Green Goblin. So let's see what happens.
Okay.
State of Madness enters play with 4 madness counters on it, 2 per player. If there are no madness counters here, flip Green Goblin and State of Madness.
Oh, so it can go back to...
It'll go back to Norman Osborn. He goes back and forth.
That's kind of a really cool mechanic. I like that.
Green Goblin, when revealed, deal 3 indirect damage to each player in hero form.
I don't like that.
No. So starting with you, it's your first player. What do you want to do?
So I can split that up among my allies, right?
You can.
But you know what? I'll take 3 since I got the bonus from your card earlier, taking me down to my starting health points of 10.
All right, I'm also just going to take the 3 and go to 7 hit points.
Okay.
And then his forced interrupt is when Green Goblin would scheme, remove 1 madness counter from State of Madness instead.
So this time we don't mind the counters being on there.
Right.
So this way we can punch him.
You punch him.
But he has 3 attack, which seems kind of scary.
Yeah, so we are not going to be able to stay in hero form all that long. And this is still his boost card.
Yep.
Okay. And that was your attack, so it's still your turn.
Yes, and I still have Iron Fist I can attack with. But now that we have this big guy here, it's 2 attack. Yeah, it might be worth it. All right, let's attack Green Goblin with Iron Fist for 2.
Okay. That's going to actually hit his attack, his health points.
His health points taking him down to 26.
All right.
And I believe that'll be it for me.
All right. Let's see. Those are good cards. I'm going to discard Get Behind Me to play Amir Khan.
What does that do?
It's a alter ego action. I can exhaust him to place a card from my discard pile on the bottom of my deck and then draw a card.
Seems good.
So while I'm in alter ego, it gives me stuff to do. I really don't have anything else to play this turn.
Okay.
So I will use Miss Marvel, and I suppose I'll just slap that private security specialist for 1.
Take that, specialist.
Um,
And that's it?
that will be it. Yeah, I don't want to use Lockjaw and have him go away.
Right. All right. So let's
we're
ready.
ready up.
Let's see what I can do with some of these cards here.
Draw 2.
Excuse me. That I might actually want. That I don't. I'll draw 1 big card.
All right.
I like it.
The scheme's going to get 2 threat.
I don't like that. Putting it up to 4.
Putting it up to 4. Green Goblin's going to attack you. His attack is 3.
3 plus some boost cards.
He'll have 2 boost cards.
2.
Yeah.
Dose boost cards.
And the pumpkin bombs.
And the pumpkin bombs. I will definitely defend that.
All right. So.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
You have. Give the villain an additional boost card this activation. See if I can help you at all.
He's being mean. Let me see if we do anything with that. No. Okay.
So second card is 2 boost icons, and the third card. Wow.
Oh, good gravy.
So he's attacking you for 9.
All right. I will tap the eye.
Okay.
For a resource to play Desperate Defense, giving me +2 when I defend.
Hero interrupt.
And then also Chuck, Master of the Mystic Arts, to play a second one, give me a total +4 defense.
And you can ready your hero?
Yep.
Oh, if you take no damage.
If I take no damage. Yeah, I'm going to
Okay.
take some damage, because that gives me a total of 6 defense.
To his 9 attack?
Right.
So you're going to take...
only taking 3, which feels better than 9.
Yeah. Well, that was good.
Yeah.
He's going to attack me. I have shenanigans.
Uh-oh. Shenanigans. I like shenanigans.
So, and the pumpkin bombs deals you 2 indirect damage.
So 2 more?
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of this, KennyBlaze.
That's a lot.
I'm going to take a risk and go down to 5.
All right.
Okay.
And then he attacks me for 3 plus 1 and place an infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise if you cannot remove 1 madness counter from State of Madness.
Boo. Taking it down to 3?
Yep. So he's attacking me for 4. I'll play Wiggle Room. It's a hero interrupt. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of it, and then draw a card.
Seems good.
So I'll take 1 damage, bringing me to 6.
And then you're good.
And then my private security specialist attacks me for 1, and I'm actually gonna have Lockjaw defend that, so he'll go to 3 damage, which is fine. He has 4 health.
Good dog.
And then cards.
Cards. This is scary.
Card. You're first.
I'm scared, but I'm flipping it.
Flip it.
The villain schemes.
So when Green Goblin would scheme, remove a madness counter from State of Madness instead.
Just 1?
Just 1.
I think I'm okay with that.
Okay.
So this will go down to 2.
That'll go to 2. My card
Your card.
is a hired gun. When revealed, choose to either give the villain a face-down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on Criminal Enterprise. So
Should I cancel that one?
Can you cancel a minion?
Can I cancel the effects? It says cancel all of its effects and discard it.
What does it do?
When I treachery...
This is not a treachery.
Oh, that's not treachery.
This is a minion.
That's right.
So I have to give him a boost card.
I don't like it.
It's not great. And I have some enemies engaged with me.
You got a couple.
All right, that's it for the villain turn.
Yep. So we'll pass first player to Ms. Marvel.
All right. Let's see what we can do.
Let's do some stuff and some things.
So I'm going to discard the Power of Protection to play an Energy Barrier.
What does that do?
It comes into play with 3 reflection counters on it.
3. Okay.
Interrupt. When I would take any amount of damage, remove a reflection counter to prevent 1 of that damage and deal 1 damage to an enemy.
I like it.
And then I'll discard 2 cards to play Sneak By and remove 3 threat from a scheme.
Get out of there.
I will
Way to be sneaky.
exhaust Miss Marvel to put Sneak By back into my hand.
You like being sneaky?
I mean, it's getting a card back, and it's a pretty good card. Oh, I'll use Shrink while I'm at it and increase that threat loss by 2. So just get rid of them all.
There you go. So now it has 0 on it.
And that is it for my turn.
All right. Now, how do we get more counters on State of Madness?
I don't think you do.
Oh, we don't. So we just have to
Right.
deal with him flipping back and forth. It seems.
Right.
Okay.
I haven't seen any cards that add counters to it. I'm pretty sure he's just
A jerk.
a green goblin until he wants to go back to running his business.
I'm going to tap the Night Nurse.
Okay.
Remove one of the counters. I can heal 1 damage from a hero and discard a status. I don't have any status, but I'll heal back up to 6.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got to do here. We have to do some stuff in some things. I am tapped. +1 defense. Good. All right, so I will discard a protective ward to play magical enhancements again.
Even though you're exhausted?
Even though I'm exhausted, I figure to give you the +1 defense if I need to defend when he starts doing mean things to us again.
Okay.
Like goblins tend to do. I would have to use both of my guys to kill either one of those boyos over there.
Yeah.
Feels bad. Can you deal 1 damage to at least one of them? If I not
My
if I
turn
get-
is over.
Oh, that's right. Your turn.
I
is
can
over.
use Energy Barrier and reflect damage back at them,
Yep.
which is probably what I'm going to do this turn
Okay.
when they attack me.
All right. So then I think I will. Oh, I can also use Wong as an action to heal 1 on Doctor Strange. Put him in-
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's action. Exhaust Wong, choose to either heal 1 damage from your identity or discard the top card of your invocation deck.
Okay.
So I'll heal 1, bring him back up to 7. And then Iron Fist's last action before getting taken out will be to punch Green Goblin for 2.
Okay.
Thanks, Iron Fist. And that'll take Green Goblin down to 24.
Well, at least we're chipping away.
Chipping away, but we're keeping the threat.
Yeah, the threat is
Negligible.
managed right now.
And I believe that'll be it for my turn.
All right, so we ready? And draw.
And drawing is good. And 6.
All right, the threat or the scheme is going to get 2 threat.
2 threat.
He will attack me, and I'm going to have Lockjaw jump in the way of this one.
All right.
So it's 3 plus 2 boost cards. So the first one, nothing. The second one, nothing. Oh, I'm sorry. They're 1 each. So that's a total of 5 damage. And Lockjaw is out of here.
Good space doggy.
The minions attack me. So the first one, I'm going to use Energy Barrier to prevent the damage and reflect 1 back at him.
Yeah, take that.
The second one, I'll use Energy Barrier, remove a counter, prevent 1, and reflect 1 back at the Security Specialist.
Seems good.
And I take 1, bringing me to 5 health.
All right, it's not so bad.
Then he attacks you.
That seems bad. With a base of 3 for being a goblin kind of jerk, I can defend for 3, but then whatever boost cards can get through.
Yep.
You know what? I think it's time for Wong to take 1 for the team.
All right. So 3 boost. The villain heals 2 damage.
So that's just a boost, not treachery.
Right.
Can't do anything about that, I guess.
Yep.
So he's gonna go back to 26,
All right.
like a big green meanie.
And Juan Takes one for the team.
Thanks for coming, Wong. You were a great friend.
And cards.
You were first.
I go first. Regenerative healing. When revealed, the villain heals X damage, or X is equal to double the villain's stage number. If no damage is healed this way, this card gains surge. So he'll heal 2 damage.
Is that big of a deal, or I could cancel that?
I mean, he just brings him back to full health.
Yeah, it's only 2. I'm going to say sure.
All right.
Be a big green meanie.
He goes back to 28.
Back to 28. Let's see what I got. I got a private security specialist.
All right.
I don't like that.
Nope.
So I guess that's it.
That's it for the round.
The enhancements go away.
You become first player.
I are the first player again. All right. Let's make some stuff happen, huh? Let's start with KennyBlaze. Would you like to heal?
Sure. I'll take a heal. I'll go to 6.
All right. I do have a few cards I would love to play. Let me see what is in here. Ooh, I like that. All right. I do have something I wish to play. I will use the wild resource from the Eye of Agamotto.
All right.
To play Sanctum Sanctorum.
Yep.
It's a location. Alter ego action. I can exhaust this and shuffle a spell from my discard pile into my deck and draw a card.
Okay. I like it.
I'm a fan. Then I will play. I will discard Strength for 2. And Protective Ward for 3 to play Brother Voodoo, an ally. He has 2 thwart, but he takes 2 hits for doing that.
Okay.
1 attack, he only takes 1 hit for doing that. He's an Avenger, a Mystic, and has 3 health. Response, after he enters play, search the top 5 cards of my deck for an event card and add it to my hand. I shuffle my deck. Don't have much of a deck left. Actually, I have just 5 cards.
Okay.
It gives me an event, it says, correct? Search for an event. All right. Do I need to? I'm going to take that. I will shuffle these remaining 4 cards.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to discard those 2 and play Cloak of Levitation. And that is an artifact and an item. I gain the aerial trait. Hero action, I exhaust Cloak of Levitation and ready Doctor Strange.
Oh, wow.
So now I can interact with my deck, plus do some other stuff.
That's a really good card.
Yeah. I'm really liking the Doctor Strange deck so far. I was thinking about flipping this turn.
Yep.
And shuffling something back, but it's going to let me draw, so it could be a wash, but I know what I want back. But I have this dodo in front of me, which I'm not a fan of. I'm on 7 health. It's okay. He's scary. Green Goblin's scary when he attacks. That's the problem.
Yep.
That 3 base attack.
It's rough.
Yeah. That's one of the highest I've seen so far in the villains, right? I think
for a base attack, yeah.
There are no other status cards in play, so I don't worry about that.
No, your spell isn't doing a whole lot sitting there.
No. But I don't have any way to get rid of it yet.
Okay.
Alright, so I can punch this guy and get him out of there for 1 for you if you want.
Sure.
Because I think I'm okay with this guy being around. So I'll do that.
Thank you.
Get out of there, you jerk. Let's flip to Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Let's use the Sanctum Sanctorum. And there was a card that I found that seemed pretty good.
So you shuffle the spell back?
It is shuffle a spell card from my discard pile back into my deck and draw one card.
All right.
It's a little expensive, but I like it. I will shuffle a Magic Blast back. And draw this cool card. Oops. That is there. And I guess for my last action, KennyBlaze, I will recover while I am in alter ego form.
Okay.
To get back to 10.
Seems good.
All right.
That's it for you?
That's it for me.
All right. I'm going to discard Enhanced Reflexes to play a Biokinetic Polymer Suit.
Bless you.
It generates a wild resource for playing events.
So anytime you play an event, that generates a wild resource?
I have to exhaust it. So
you have to, okay. It's still pretty
good. But I can only use the resource to play events.
Okay. You seem to have been playing a couple events and bouncing them back, so it seems pretty good with her.
Yeah. I might not stay in hero form this turn either.
Yeah, I mean, the threat hasn't been anything to really worry about so far this game.
Well, he won't scheme as Green Goblin. He'll remove State of Madness and flip back to Norman Osborn.
What a jerk.
Right. I'm going to discard 2 and play Embiggen. It's like Shrink, but for attack events. So when I play an attack event, exhaust Embiggen to increase the amount of damage that event deals by 2.
Well.
So I'm big and small and doing all sorts of crazy things.
Totally crazy.
So yeah, I think I'm going to flip back to Camilla Khan. And I'll use the Amir Khan persona to exhaust him to place a card from my discard pile on the bottom of my deck and then draw a card. So let's get back Wiggle Room.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
I like the canceling of the damage.
Canceling the damage is good.
I'll use Bruno to put that card, store it for later.
Bruno's being so helpful, holding cards for you.
And I will recover, going back up to 10.
She recovers for 5?
She does recover for 5.
That is quite a bit.
And it is. I feel like it's one of the highest.
Yeah, I think most I've seen is 3 for
Three,
like 2
4.
or 3. I don't think I've seen a 4 yet either.
I thought She-Hulk recovers for 5. But she has much more hit points, too.
Yeah, she has like 14, I believe, to start with.
And that is going to be it for my turn.
All right. So we ready?
Yep.
This is my hand.
I get 6. 1, 2, 3, 6.
4, 5. I need to shuffle my deck. So that's going to give me a card, isn't it?
Yep.
Boo.
Card.
Don't be so mean. All right. 3, 4, 5, and 6.
The scheme is going to get 2.
All right. Putting it at 4.
He's going to interact with you and scheme to remove 1 from State of Madness.
Yep.
He's
Leaving
going
it with 1.
Interact with me and remove 1 from State of Madness.
Taking it down to 0, which will flip it.
State of Madness and Green Goblin. When State of Madness enters play, put 4 Enterprise counters or Infamy counters on it. And cards.
I don't want so many cards. All right. Let's see what this first one is.
Yep.
Does he scheme now? Or do they scheme later? Because we both have...
They would have schemed when he interact. No, well, hang on. It says when he would scheme. Yeah, the minions still scheme, so the main threat or the main one should have 2 more.
Yep, mine schemes for 0, so it'll have a total of 6 on it.
A total of 6. Good catch, Bald Mike.
I try.
All right.
Once in a while. That's why I'm the Baldness Supreme.
Yep.
First one, when revealed, the villain schemes.
So he's scheming for 2 plus 3, so 5.
Ouch. That's 11.
At 14, that flips. Ugh.
That got bad quick.
Yep.
And I get another private security specialist. Yay me.
The bad guys.
The bad guys.
I got a Goblin Glider. Attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points without another Goblin Glider attached. So it's going to be one of your private security men. And they get +1 attack. You can spend 2,
jerks.
what is it, lightning resources to cancel it as a hero action.
I'm not a hero, so I can't.
Nope. And that's it for the villain turn.
Seemed like a good turn for him. Big meanie. So Ms. Marvel will become the first player.
Yep. Let's see what I can do.
How about stuff and things?
Well, I will do my best. So I have no deck right now, so I'm going to use a Mir Khan
Okay.
to put a card on the bottom of my deck and then draw it. I will use Teen Spirit, so I have to shuffle, so that's going to give me a card.
KennyBlaze, I gotta go with the bad joke. Does it smell like Teen Spirit?
Why?
Hey, I waited a couple of times after playing the card before doing it.
I guess. I wish you kept waiting. Alright, so I'm flipping till I get a Miss Marvel card. Tackle, enhanced reflexes,
There
big
you go.
hands. And get rid of these.
Can we keep going? Is that like jazz hands?
It could be.
Could be.
It could be. I'm going to flip to Miss Marvel for him.
Seems good.
I'll use the polymer suit to generate a wild and discard a tackle to play sneak by to remove 3 threat, but I'll shrink to remove 5 threat instead.
I like it. Down to 6.
I'll discard 2 more cards to play big hands and slap your private security specialist with the Goblin Glider for 4.
For 4, it seems real good. So that's enough to kill him.
It is.
I don't need any tokens.
I'm going to use Bruno and take this card back. I'm going to discard Strength.
You can do that in Hero?
Yeah.
Yep, okay. I keep forgetting.
Play another Big Hands and deal 4 damage to this hired gun.
Get out of there, hired gun.
Getting rid of him. And that's going to be it for my turn.
Seemed like a pretty good turn. You did a lot.
Well, gotta do something.
Gotta do things, indeed. Well, while I'm still in Alter Ego, I will use... Oh, actually, I don't have a discard pile, so I can't use the Sanctum. Never mind.
Okay.
So it seems like the first thing I will do is... Let's make a little more room here. Doctor Strange likes to play a lot of cards. Is we will discard the Power of Protection for 2 resources and play a Clea. She's an ally. She has 1 thwart, 1 attack, 2 health.
Okay.
She's a mystic. When she is defeated, she gets shuffled into her owner's deck.
Okay. She keeps coming back.
Yeah, recurring. Let's do some stuff. Let's flip to Doctor Strange.
Okay.
This card seems really good, but only when there's conditions out.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm kind of stuck with it at the moment. I think Wong will let me get rid of that, otherwise...
Could Stephen Strange do anything with it?
Oh yeah, he could have discarded the top card of it.
Okay.
It's just an action. Okay. I should have remembered that. That's why you have to read the cards, kids. They seem good when you read them.
Reading helps.
It does. So I'm going to discard 3 and play another Magic Blast.
Okay.
This one where we discard the top card. It is the Bolt. So that is deal 2 damage to that enemy, which will be this pain in the butt guard right here.
And what does the rest of the spell do?
It's Magic Blast?
Yeah.
It deals 5 damage, so it's total 7 damage. So it actually gets rid of them, which is even better than I thought. Like I said, read the cards, kids.
Reading those cards.
All right, so now I don't have anybody in my way.
Okay.
We can do some other stuff and things. You are max on health, so you don't need to heal any, but I actually can heal a little bit because you gave me extra hit points.
Yeah.
So I'll use the last token on Night Nurse and heal another, going up to 11.
All right.
Also clearing a little room now that she's gone. Let's see. Doctor Strange wants to do things. So let's thwart with Doctor Strange. We'll
Okay.
take 2 off, bringing that down to 4. Then we could use the cloak, exhaust that to ready Doctor Strange again.
All right.
You don't have anybody engaged with you, you don't have to worry about that. So we've got a bunch of guys here. So let's punch Norman.
So that's going to remove a counter
Yep.
from Criminal Enterprise.
Taking that down to 3.
All right.
No, I don't want Brother Voodoo to go away yet, so let's attack Norman for another one, taking Criminal Enterprise down to 2 counters.
Okay.
Let's thwart just to be safe with these schemes and take that down to 2 threat on it.
Way down.
Way down.
I like it.
That's how we roll. All right, and Doctor Strange is done.
All right. So we ready?
Draw back up to 6.
I have 5.
Wow.
All right. The scheme's going to get 2.
All right, putting it up to 4.
He will interact with me. He'll try to fight me, so it's going to add a counter to Criminal Enterprises.
Putting that back to 3.
And then he's going to interact with you and do the same thing.
Yep, so up to 4.
Back to 4. And then cards. And I go first.
You do.
So we have Collapsing Bridge. It's a side scheme.
Oh no.
It has Crisis. So while this is in play, we can't interact with the main scheme.
Okay.
And it comes into play with 2 per player, so 4 threat.
I'll go 4.
And
All right.
then my next card is Pumpkin Bombs
Boom.
attached to the villain. And we know that this does the
Bad things.
indirect damage later.
But that's
All right.
only when he's Green Goblin.
Only
correct?
when he's Green
Yes.
Goblin.
All right, let's see what I got.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Mad Genius. When revealed, so this one is a little different. We haven't seen one where it matters on which form the bad guy's in.
True.
So it has a 1 revealed for Green Goblin and a 1 revealed for Norman Osborn. So we're currently Norman Osborn.
Yep.
So 1 revealed, discard the top card of your deck for each infamy counter on Criminal Enterprises.
So 4.
That's a bunch. So 1, 2. Oh, there goes my wong. 3 and 4.
All right. Well, that doesn't seem nice.
No, I'm sad. I lost my wong. And we'll discard that.
I think everyone would be sad.
Yes, justifiably so.
First player is going to pass to you.
Doctor Strange is first. All right. I was really looking forward to getting Wong so I can mess with this card. I don't know if I want to flip again.
Yeah.
Especially now with 2 schemes out there. But I do have a couple allies to do stuff with. They can, yeah, why don't we do that?
What are you doing?
I think I'm going to use my allies to thwart away this Collapsing Bridge side scheme. Because Brother Voodoo thwarts for 2.
Yep.
And he would take 2 hits, but he has 1 left, so that's going to get rid of him.
Okay.
So that'll take that down to 1.
It'll
No,
take
it'll
it
down to 2. I can do math. Yeah, okay, then Clea.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, because I can put it with Doctor Strange. Hold on, let's think this one through.
All right.
Let's not rush in all willy-nilly like some bald guys do.
I hear they do that.
All right, so let's thwart with Doctor Strange for 2 to clear that out.
All right.
So that gets rid of that scheme. Then we'll use the cloak to ready said Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Now the wheels are turning. I am at 11 of 13 possible hit points because of the upgrade you gave me. So, let's smack Norman for 1.
All right. I'll remove a counter from Criminal Enterprises.
Yep. So that'll get rid of Clea. Her special ability, her interrupt, says she gets shuffled.
All right.
Back into the owner's deck. I have a resource there if I need it. Let's do some stuff and some things. Let's discard Genius and play a Momentum Shift.
All right. What's that do?
That is a hero action attack. Heal 2 damage for my hero. So that'll put me back up to 13.
Okay.
Which I have the +3 from your endurance that you gave me.
Yep.
And deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I'll take Criminal Enterprise down to 1.
All right. Very nice.
Let's discard an energy and a strength and play another Iron Fist.
Okay.
Coming with 2 counters on it. Oops. Cards don't like being picked up tonight. We can thwart, we can flip. I just want to read. Yeah, it doesn't. It just says it's just action. It doesn't say I have to exhaust to do that.
Yep.
So that seems pretty good. So let's do this in. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Let's thwart for 2, taking the main scheme down to 2.
Okay.
Then I'll flip back to Stephen Strange.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll use his ability to discard the top card of the Invocation deck.
All right.
And I will reveal 7 Rings of Regador. Costs 1. Special, give up to 3 characters each a tough status card. Place this card in the Invocation deck discard pile. I like that one.
Yeah.
You can stun some minions and bad guys or give some heroes tough if needed. Seems real good, and I still have Iron Fist left that can do some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Is it can stun Norman? Oh yeah, that seems good. So we will attack Norman, taking the last counter off Criminal Enterprises.
Okay.
And that'll flip him. Will the stun carry over to the Goblin?
Yeah, he's the same person.
All right, makes sense. And get stunned, Mr. Goblin Man, and Iron Fist does take a ping for doing that.
When revealed, deal 3 indirect damage to each player in hero form. So you escape, but I have to take that. And I have to take all of it, so I am down to 7.
Boo. All right, I am done.
That was your turn?
That was my turn.
All right. I'm going to discard 2 cards to play Enhanced Reflexes. Comes into play with 3 counters. As a hero resource, exhaust Enhanced Reflexes and remove an energy counter to generate a lightning resource.
Seems good.
And I don't have much else to play this turn, so that's it for me.
You don't want to thwart or punch? Or...
Oh, yeah, I can do that. Might as well punch him.
Seems good. Let's take him down to 27. You're doing 1, correct?
Yeah, I'm doing 1.
All right, takes him down to 27.
All right,
Ready?
Ready.
And draw. I will draw back up to 6.
The main scheme is going to get 2 threat.
Putting it back to 4.
Oh, State of Madness should have 4 counters on it.
There we go.
So he's going to interact with you.
Yep.
He's going to scheme, which removes a counter from State of Madness.
Yep, taking it down to 3.
And he will try to attack me, but he is stunned.
Yeah, take that.
This says after the villain attacks, so he did not attack.
Nope.
Then cards. So you get a card, I get a card.
I am first, so I will flip this cool card first.
Yep.
And all in a day. 1 reveal, place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprises. If you cannot, remove 2 madness counters from State of Madness.
Yikes.
Yeah.
We just got him back to Green Goblin.
I know.
Form.
Yeah, I don't like that, but I don't think I can do anything about it, so that's coming back down to 1.
All right.
Gotta try to keep him from taking those counters away.
All in his work.
Oh no.
Wow. Well, I can't do anything about this either.
Boo.
So that removes all the counters from that. Flipping him back to Norman Osborn.
And comes in with 4.
And comes in with 4.
Norman, you are a bigger jerk than the Green Goblin. And he's a pretty big jerk.
He is. And that is it for the villain turn.
Yep, so we will pass first player to Ms. Marvel.
Ugh. My hand is not... Well, it's a wild. So that's something. All right. I'm going to use the suit.
The suit.
And I'll use a counter from Enhanced Reflexes. That's 2 resources. And I'll discard another Enhanced Reflexes to play Tackle. Stun an enemy.
Seems good.
If I paid for this using a Fist resource, which I did, deal 3 damage to that enemy. So 3 off Criminal Enterprises.
All right, I like where this is going.
I will not be happy. I could flip him back to Green Goblin, but then I'm taking 3 more indirect damage. Well, I mean, what else are you gonna do?
I mean, do you want to thwart instead and I'll flip him back? Because I have 13 HP, I can handle a 3 damage hit.
Well, everybody in hero form takes it.
Oh.
So I'd have to flip back to Camilla.
Gotcha.
Which isn't the end of the world. So I will thwart for 1.
Okay, knocking the scheme down to 3.
I'll flip. I'll use Bruno and place a card underneath. I'll use Amir
That Bruno, he is so helpful.
to put a card back on the bottom of my deck. I'll put Big Hands back on the bottom and draw a card.
Nope.
And that will be it for me.
All right. So that brings it over to my turn, I guess.
Yep.
Well, while I'm in Alter Ego, I will use the Sanctum to shuffle a spell. I'm going to shuffle Magic Blast from my discard back into my deck. I like that ability a lot. Let me see if there's anything else I need to do while I'm in this form. That's a hero resource. I don't believe so. All right, so I'm going to flip back to Doctor Strange.
Well, did you want to punch him while you're still in alter ego, so we don't take damage from his indirect.
Not taking damage seems good. It's just one, correct?
One more damage puts him back to Green Goblin.
Alright, yeah, so then Iron Fist will attack. I will not remove the counter.
Alright.
Since he's already stunned. It's to deal 2 damage.
So that's going to flip to State of Madness, and we flip him back to Green Goblin, and he will deal 3 damage to everyone in hero form.
Which is nobody?
Nope. And State of Madness gets 4 counters.
4 counters. I like it. Alright. So, now let's go to Doctor Strange.
Okay.
And figure some stuff out here. I think I'm going to use the Wild Resource and exhaust Doctor Strange to use the 7 Rings of Regador.
Okay.
Give up to 3 characters each a tough status card, and then I discard this into the invocation discard. So I'm going to give Doctor Strange this tough card.
Yeah.
Let's give... Can I give it to you while you're in that form?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give it to you. And I will put one on Iron Fist, since he's been a bro and helping us out.
Thank you for the tough.
You're welcome. Then I will use the Cloak of Levitation to ready Doctor Strange.
And that's going to get rid of that spell from the invocation deck.
Yes, that is true. That gets discarded. Let's see what we get now. Now we get the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. Cost 2. It's an event. Special, stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it. Place this card in the invocation deck discard pile.
Wow.
7 is a good number.
7's a lot.
All right, and I still have things. How are you doing? You're pretty good on health over there.
Yep.
All right, so while he's in that, I already used the Wild Resource. Okay, so let me think about this. All right, so let's discard these 2 to play Momentum Shift.
Okay.
I'll heal 2 damage. Oh, it's for my hero. I can't heal you with that.
JK.
JK, so instead I will play Clea.
All right.
For 2. And she's the one that gets shuffled back. Sure, I will discard Astral Projection. Do I want to... 7 damage seems really good, doesn't it, KennyBlaze?
It sure does. We have not done much damage to him at all this game.
So you know what? Let's discard those 2. Let's exhaust Doctor Strange and play the Crimson Bands of Sidorak to deal 7 damage. It'll stun him, but he's already stunned, and deal 7 damage to Green Goblin.
All right.
That'll knock him down to 20.
I like it.
I think it's the first big hit we've done to him so far.
I think so.
And that will reveal images of Icon. I'm probably not pronouncing that right. Special, confuse the villain and remove 4 threat from his scheme. Place this card in the invocation discard pile.
All right.
Those cards just keep getting better. All right, I cannot play that this turn. So I will use Clea to attack him for 1 more, and she'll take a ping. So now he's down to 19.
Okay.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Yeah, so we ready?
Feel like we both had eventful turns that time.
Yeah, we definitely got some stuff done. Draw 3.
4 and 6.
The main scheme is going to get 2 threat.
So putting it to 5.
The Green Goblin is going to scheme against me. It removes 1 from State of Madness.
Taking down to 3.
He will try to attack you, but he's stunned. So stun goes away.
Bye-bye.
And then cards.
These pesky treachery cards.
I got Salt. This card gains Surge while I'm in Alter Ego form. So my next card is Home by Dawn. It's the obligation for Camilla Khan. That's me.
I think I'm going to Protective Ward you to cancel a treachery.
It's not a treachery, it's an
Why
obligation.
do I keep confusing that one? All right. Well, I tried to help you.
You did.
If you just let me use my powers of cheatness.
Right, I can't let you cheat. I'm playing as a hero.
Hero schmiro.
So I can exhaust to remove Home by Dawn from the game, or discard a persona card I control. If no support was discarded this way, this card gains Surge.
You do have quite a few cards there.
I have 2 personas that I can get rid of.
Your pal Bruno has been
He's been alright.
He's been a good guy this whole game.
If he didn't have a card under him, I'd just chuck him.
After all he's done for you, you just throw him under the bus
under
like
the
that.
Bus.
What happened to being a hero?
Nope. I gotta get home.
I guess.
I'm going to exhaust and remove this from the game.
Gutsy call. All right, that's it. So now I get this cool card.
Yep.
Mad Genius. When revealed, he is Green Goblin. So Green Goblin attacks the hero with the fewest hit points remaining. If no attack was made this way, this card gains Surge.
So you're the hero with
I
the
am
fewest hit
the
points
hero.
remaining.
So come at me, bro. So he's going to attack me?
He's attacking you. Do you want to defend with anybody?
I think I'll let him ping off the tough.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? He can take the tough off Iron Fist.
Alright. So he's attacking for 6.
Iron Fist mocks the Green Goblin.
Pumpkin Bombs falls off. So 2 indirect.
2 indirect. Can I just... so are they individual pings of damage, or is it just 2 at once?
I feel like they're individual pings of damage.
Alright, so 1 will ping off the tough, and then I will take 1, going down to 12.
Okay. And those were the cards, so that's the end of the villain turn. Doctor Strange will be first player.
Okay. Alright, we had a pretty good round. Let's see if we can keep that momentum going, Mr. KennyBlaze. Let's see what this confused scheme. Alright, that seems pretty good. For 1? Let's do that. So I'm going to exhaust Doctor Strange, and I will use the resource from the Eye of Agamotto to use Images of Cone.
Okay.
Or Images of Icon, sorry. Confuse the villain. Take that, Mr. Gabi. And remove 4 threat from a scheme, so I'll take the main scheme back down to 1.
Alright.
And then I discard this. So my Invocation deck is empty, so I shuffle the Invocation discard and make the new deck again.
Okay.
All 5, not too much shuffling to do there. We'll set that down, and we get Vapors of Valtor again. I choose a status. Oh, this is actually really good. This one costs 0. It's choose a status card in play. Replace that status card with a different status card.
Yep.
And place this card in the Invocation discard pile.
Okay.
I will use the Cloak to ready Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Let's see what we got going on here. Discard here. Magical Blast, I think that's what I'm looking for. Nope, I did not have Magical Blast yet.
Alright.
So I cannot fish for that. Alright, so let's do some other silly things. What else we got going on here? We have... I can stun him again with Iron Fist. Or I could just change that to a stun by exhausting. You'll be flipping back to hero form this turn, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to play Momentum Shift. I will discard Mystical Studies and Desperate Defense for that. And that'll let me heal 2, which I'm only going to be able to heal 1. But the other ability on that is deal 2 damage to an enemy. So I will deal 2 more to Green Goblin. Take him down to 17.
Okay.
So I guess we don't really need to use this one yet. Only 1 attack. Let's see. She might need to defend. All right. So let's use Iron Fist to attack him for 2, and removing the token to stun him also.
Okay.
So now he's confused and stunned. That will get rid of Iron Fist.
Yeah.
And like I said, taking him down to 15.
Doesn't it do 3 damage?
Oh, it does 3 because of token. Thank you. Taking him down to 14.
Okay.
Might as well keep the party going. Let's hit him with Clea for another 1.
Yep.
Take him down to 13. And she gets shuffled back. I feel the momentum coming back to us, KennyBlaze. Can we get rid of this Goblin Goon?
I can try.
So let me see if we can do a little more to him. I will play the Magical Enhancements, discarding a Desperate Defense. So that gives me +1 fort, +1 attack, and +1 defense for the round.
Okay.
So I'll attack him for 2 more with Doctor Strange, taking him down to 11.
All right.
And that will end the turn of the Sorcerer Supreme.
So I'll use Amir to put a card from my discard pile on the bottom of my deck. It's going to be Big Hands.
Jazz Hands.
Jazz Hands. And draw a card. And I'll use Teen Spirit and discard cards. Oh, I found a Big Hands right away. I'll discard Preemptive Strike to give myself Endurance, bringing me up to 10 hit points.
Seems good. So now we can both max out at 13?
Yeah.
Nice.
I will use Bruno to store a card. And I'll flip to Miss Marvel. I'll use discard Genius to play Big Hands, and I'll embiggen, so this will deal 6 damage.
Oof, that's going to take him down to 5 with your gigantic hands.
I wish I wasn't exhausted so I could get it back, but I guess the slappening will have to do.
When you get slapped with big hands, I'm sure it hurts.
I'm going to discard energy to play another energy barrier.
Seems good. All right.
And that is going to be it for my turn.
All right, so we're ready and draw back up?
Yep.
Three, 4, 5. Okay.
The main scheme is going to get 2 threat.
Putting it up to 3.
He's going to interact and try to punch you.
But he's stunned.
He is stunned. He will punch me. And 3 boost. Give the villain an additional boost card.
Boo.
I will discard Endurance to play Preemptive Strike. Hero Interrupt Defense. When a boost card is turned face up while the villain attacks, cancel all boost icons, so cancel 2.
Okay.
Then deal 1 damage to the villain for each boost card canceled this way. Or boost icon
Okay,
canceled.
so he's taking 2 more?
Yes.
So he's down to 3?
And then he finishes attack at 4, and that'll knock off my tough.
Okay.
And then cards.
Uh-oh.
One to you. The deck is shuffling, so we add an acceleration token to the main scheme. And then a card for me. And you go first.
So I get Payoff. Side Scheme. Comes in with 4 threat.
Comes in with 4 threat, and it has hazard, so it'll be an extra encounter card to the first player each round.
Boo.
And then I have advance. When revealed, the villain schemes. So he's going to remove 1 from State of Madness.
Taking that down to 2.
And that is the end of the villain turn. Oh, no.
Nope.
No, I'm sorry. When he would scheme, so he's confused.
Oh, yes.
So he doesn't scheme.
No scheme.
No scheme.
Keep those 3 counters.
It's okay. Just don't forget about it. And that's the end of the villain turn.
That's the end of, so the end of the round, the magical enhancements falls off.
Okay.
You become player 1.
I do. And I used my cards.
You did.
So there's not a whole lot I can do this round.
I don't like the sound of that.
No. I wish I could do more, but I'm sitting on a couple wiggle rooms.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Which will be good when he attacks me.
Yeah. The sad thing is I think I can only, right now, deal 2 damage to him. So
He's at 3?
He's at 3. We gotta find a way to get that
I will hit him for 1.
All right.
How about that?
That seems good.
And that's the end of my turn.
That was an exciting turn. I think I liked your last turn much better.
It was kind of lackluster.
A little bit. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Choose a card, status card. So there's no status cards in play at the moment. I think health-wise we're both okay. Let's see. So I will play Astral Projection. I will discard a warning and a protective ward.
Okay.
Hero action thwart. Choose a scheme. Remove 3 threat from that scheme and look at the top card of the encounter deck. For each boost icon on that card, remove 1 additional threat from that scheme. So I'm going to try to get rid of this one because I don't want additional cards going anywhere.
All right.
And it's got a whole bunch, so more than enough to get rid of this.
So I have 3.
Yep.
So you move 3 more. It's not discard, it's just reveal.
Remove 3 threat. And look at the top card of the encounter deck. Yep. So get out of there. So we got that done at least.
Yep.
Let's see, I will tap the Eye of Agamotto for a resource and chuck a med team to bring in Clea.
All right.
Oh, I had the cloak. I can deal 3. I can attack him for 1.
Yep.
Oh, I don't need to because Clea's out now. I can ready him.
Yep.
Attack with Clea for 1.
Okay.
And he's down to 0.
So that's going to knock off stage 1 of Green Goblin.
Yep.
Whew. So when revealed, deal 4 indirect damage to each player.
Ugh.
So this doesn't matter if you're in hero form or not. This just happens.
You're taking it no matter what.
Yep. I'm going to use...
I'll take it and go down to 9.
All right. He has 36 hit points now.
What a jerk.
So he's going to deal me 4 indirect, so I'm going to use both energy barriers.
Sounds like a plan.
So I'll prevent 2 of it and deal him 2 damage.
You are... So are you taking any more damage?
I'm taking 2.
I will play Warning to reduce it by 1, so you only take 1.
Okay. Thanks. And deal him 2 damage.
And deal him 2, taking him down to 34. Ugh.
All right. And now he hits even harder on this side.
Base attack of 4.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit.
All right, so that was your action to punch him out.
Yeah, I still have
Yep.
Doctor Strange ready.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I want to thwart.
Okay.
Because this is going to start clicking up kind of quick with that token on it.
Yep.
So that'll take it down to 2.
It had 3 on it. So it takes it
take it down to 1.
to
I'm sorry. All right, and that is the end of Doctor Strange's turn.
All right, so we ready?
If we can keep him in Green Goblin and punch really quick.
Maybe we can...
4 or 5. I have to shuffle again, which is...
It's going to be a card for you.
Bad News Bears.
It was slow going at the beginning.
Yeah.
But maybe we've ramped up enough where we can just punch him out.
That's what I'm hoping for. He's got 3 counters.
Yeah, we got to keep him in Green Goblin for
yeah.
him.
I think that's a little flying goblin around down here, Kenny.
It sure looks like one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6.
So the main scheme is going to get 3 threat now.
I don't like it one bit. That brings it up to 4.
Green Goblin's going to punch me.
What a jerk.
And I can't do anything about that. So it's 4, 6. I'll play Wiggle Room.
Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
When I would take any amount of damage, prevent 3 of it, and draw a card,
Seems good.
I'll use Energy Barrier to prevent another one and deal him in damage.
All right, that'll take him down to 33.
And I'll take 2,
Okay.
putting me at 7.
All right.
This was a defense card, so I'm going to exhaust to put it back in my hand.
Seems good. All right, my turn.
No, he's interacting with you.
Well, I mean, yes, I mean the card.
No, he's punching you.
Oh,
first.
that's right. That was from because I reshuffled. That's right.
Yep.
I'm sorry. What are we gonna do here? He's punching for 4.
Punching for 4. Is it time for Clea to eat it?
Yeah.
All right, so it's 4, 6.
Thank you, Clea. Let you get shuffled back in the deck, so we might see you soon.
Come back soon, and cards.
All right. You are first.
And I am first. It's a private security specialist.
Hey.
We've seen him before.
We have. That's it. So it's my turn.
That's it.
I'm gonna get this cool card. Regenerative healing.
Err.
So when revealed, the villain heals X damage, where X equal to double his current stage number. So he's gonna heal 4.
Yeah.
But his max was what? 36.
36.
So he's healing enough that I don't like.
Yeah, back up to 36.
Back up to 36. And a Goblin Glider. Attach the enemy with the highest printed hit points, and without another Goblin Glider, if you cannot, this card gains Surge.
Highest printed, the highest enemy. So I
attach to the enemy with the highest printed hit points, and without another Goblin Glider.
So that's going to be Green Goblin.
So that gets him +1 attacks. Now he'll be attacked for 5.
Wow.
Spend 2 bolts in as a hero action to get rid of it.
Okay. And that's going to be the end of the villain turn, making you the first player.
I don't like it.
Got to do stuff.
Yeah, stuff and things. All right, so let's see what happens. I will tap the eye for 1, and then chuck a med team and unflappable for a total of 3 for a magic blast. Deal 5 damage to an enemy and discard top card of your deck, and we get the list again. So we're gonna
Who are you targeting?
the Green Goblin.
Okay.
So we're gonna knock him down to 31.
Yep.
And it's a fist, so that is stun that enemy.
All right, that's pretty good.
Seems good. Okay. Status card. We like him being stunned.
Yeah.
So let's thwart for 2.
Okay.
Taking this down to 2. Let's ready with the cloak.
Yep.
Let's do things in the right order. Let's see what's over here now. So that's another magic blast. That I believe is your action. There's no way to get back. Sure, let's punch him for 1.
Okay.
So we'll take him down to 30. Let's flip. Let's use the Sanctum to shuffle that Magic Blast back into the deck and draw a card.
All right. I feel like the Magic Blast is going to be a key to victory.
Yeah, and there appears to be 2 of them in the deck, so...
It's how we do damage, because
Yeah.
our stats are not very high.
No, it's the one drawback to it is it costs 3.
Yeah.
So it's a little hard to get 2 off in a turn. But who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. Let's use the action to discard this. Right? Just discard the top card in indication.
Okay.
And reveal 7 rings of Ragnarok. I give up to 3 characters each a tough status card. So when I flip back, I can do that next turn. But I do have 3 resources now.
All right.
For another Magic Blast.
Okay.
So we're gonna deal him 5, take him down to 25.
It's good.
And let's see what else happens to him. It's the wild. So all of the above.
Okay.
We're gonna stun that enemy. He's already stunned.
Yep.
Deal 2 damage to that enemy, so that's gonna take him down to 23.
Okay.
And then the last one is confuse that enemy.
Wow. Way to go with the wild.
Yeah, perfect timing for that. I am happy with that turn, KennyBlaze.
All right, let's see what I can do to help out.
Bring out those big hands and smack them around.
I wish I had big hands. Ah, the slappening. But I don't have it, and I don't have much. I can wiggle.
What you do on a Saturday night, KennyBlaze, is your business.
So I'm going to generate a resource with enhanced reflexes, discarding Avengers Mansion, Get Behind Me, and the Power of Protection to play Lockjaw.
Hey, I remember him.
So he's back.
Space Dog is back.
Space Dog.
Yeah, you have that minion with guard in front of you.
I know it. So I can't really hurt Green Goblin this turn.
But he can't do much either this turn, which is good.
He can't. I might as well have Lockjaw attack the private security specialist for 2.
Okay.
And then I'll put 2 damage on Lockjaw. And that's going to be it. Well, what's under here? Maybe there's other stuff.
But wait, there could be more.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. Not yet. Maybe next turn.
To be continued.
Maybe next turn. All right, that's it for
maybe,
me.
he says.
Yeah.
Right, let's ready.
Okay. Let's ready.
Let's draw. Five and 6.
The main scheme gets 3.
Well, I don't like that, so that's going to put it up to a total of 5.
Green Goblin is going to interact with you, so he's going to scheme, but he's confused.
So that'll fall off.
He's going to try to punch me, but he's stunned.
So no punch for you.
And cards. Oh, but the villain attacks me for 1. So I'm going to have Lockjaw jump in the way.
Good doggy.
Because what else are you going to do with him?
Yeah, makes sense. All right, so on first player, I get this card.
Yep.
I get a pal. I get a hired gun. When revealed, chooses to either give the villain 1 face down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprise. Well, guess I can't do that.
Yep.
So he gets a boost card?
He gets a boost card.
Have that.
My card is a hired gun.
Hey.
Guess what? He's getting another boost card.
He's loving him some boost cards.
Yep. And that's it for the villain turn.
All right. So we're going to pass first player to Ms. Marvel.
All right. So I got some guys in the way.
Some guys. Wow, he schemes for 2 for a minion. I don't like that.
So I'm going to use the suit and the enhanced reflexes for 2.
Okay.
To play Big Hands.
Big hands.
And slap the security specialist clean on out of here.
Get out of here. You've been slapped.
I'm going to exhaust Miss Marvel to put it back in my hand.
Sounds good.
I'm going to discard 2 cards. And the slappening will continue.
More slappening?
I'll play Big Hands again and get rid of this hired gun.
What about my hired gun?
You can deal with him.
Oh, man.
I can't pull it back this turn.
Well, that was a lot of slapping, so I think the hands need a rest.
And that's it for my turn.
That's it for your turn, you say.
Yeah.
All right. So now it comes over to my turn, and I will do some things and possibly some stuff.
Ooh, stuff and things.
Stuff and things. So that costs money. I keep that in mind. So let's use the Sanctorum while I'm in this form. Because Magic Blast is fun. We'll put that back into the deck and shuffle it. I feel like that might be the key to victory here, KennyBlaze.
The Magic Blast?
The Magic Blast.
I think so.
Especially if I can get a wild again. That was really good. All right. Shuffle and draw. It's not a Magic Blast. Boo.
So you didn't cheat. I like it.
I didn't cheat.
I like it. Keeping you honest.
Yeah, I hate when you do that.
Yeah.
All right, so I will flip to Doctor Strange.
Okay.
Before I do that, let's do some other stuff and some other things. Let's use the... I have Agamotto Resource for some magical enhancements on Doctor Strange. Add him +1 to his stats for the round.
Okay.
Let's do some other stuff and some other things. Oh, that's interesting. Let's play Master of the Mystic Arts. It's a hero action. I pay the printed cost of the top card of the invocation deck, resolve its special ability, and then place it back on top of the invocation deck face up.
Okay.
So kind of double dipping on the...
And what does that one do?
This is one give up to 3 characters, each a tough status card.
Okay.
So you get a tough card.
Yep.
Doctor Strange gets a tough card, and Space Dog gets a
All right.
tough card. And we'll discard that. And we will discard these other 3 cards here for our pal Wong.
Okay.
And then he can heal if need be. Or discard the top card of the invocation deck. So I think we can save that for next round, which is pretty good. So we use Wong for some other stuff. Do we care about this little chump in front of us? I can attack for 2. I can kill him. And then thwart for 2. All right, let's try it this way. Wong's going to attack the goon for 2.
All right.
Taking a ping himself. Doctor Strange will attack him for 2 to get rid of him.
Seems good.
Then we will use the cloak to ready Doctor Strange.
Yep.
And then the real decision here is, do we thwart 3, or do we keep punching away at Goblin before he turns back into Norman?
I think we got a punch.
I like the way you think. So let's punch for 2 more, knocking him down to 21.
Okay.
All right, so I think that's the end of my turn.
That's the end of the round.
Oh, that's the end of the round.
That's
Yes.
the end of the round.
So we ready? Well, isn't it after he activates it's the end of the round, correct?
It's the end of our hero round.
So that would get rid of the magical enhancements deck. It says end of the round. It wouldn't be a round on his.
I think it's the whole turn is a round. So we finish the hero turn.
Yeah.
So that you still have that until
he activates.
Yeah.
Okay. So
that's how we've been playing it anyway.
Right.
I have to take a card because I have to shuffle.
Comment below if we messed up the order of the round or the definition of round and turn. We are gurus, but we are not perfect. I will draw back up to 6. Wow. KennyBlaze, I am going to say I'm really liking this hand.
Okay, that's good. So the main scheme is going to get 3.
Boo.
He's going to interact with me, so he's going to punch me.
Yep.
I might as well have
And
Lockjaw.
He's got a couple of boost cards.
I'm going to have Lockjaw jump in the way.
Okay.
So the first one is for 1.
Nothing.
And then it has a boost action. Place 1 infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise. If you cannot, remove a madness counter from State of Madness.
I'll take that down to 2.
And then the one he gets for the turn is 2 more. So that's going to be a total of 7 damage. 6, 7, 8 damage with the Goblin Glider.
Don't forget the glider.
And tough. Falls off Lockjaw.
Ugh. Thank Doctor Strange for tough.
And then he's going to punch
So the
you.
glider
It doesn't go
stale.
away.
That's right. We got to
Yeah.
chuck energy to get. I forgot about that actually. We had him locked down for so long.
Yep.
So he's gonna punch me.
He's punching you.
All right, punch away.
Yep. For
A
3,
lot.
7, 8 damage.
Thank God for tough.
Tough is good. Cards. One card. One card.
You are first
And I'm
player.
first. Assault. I'm in hero form, so the villain attacks me. I'm tough.
Well, you
That's
are tough.
okay. So it's 7 damage,
Oof.
but I'm tough.
Man, he's swinging for the fences.
He hits like a truck. And then Oscorp Manufacturing. When revealed, Norman Osborn. So it's not Norman Osborn, so we don't put extra threat there. So
like
it's just 4 threat.
4 still feels bad.
All right, and then your card.
My great card is going to be another hired gun. When revealed, choose either give the villain a face-down boost card or place 2 infamy counters on criminal enterprises. So I guess he's getting yet another boost card.
Okay.
There you go.
And that's going to be the end of the villain turn.
So that'll go. And I become the first player.
Yeah.
I feel like we're barely keeping our heads above water here. We need to swing for the fences ourselves on this guy.
Well, we need to eliminate him. It's been a long game.
It has been. All right, let's do some stuff to make that happen. What do we got going on here? Can't do that. Wong is sitting there. I feel like the right thing to do is pay 1, exhaust him, and use this to hand out some more tough.
Yeah.
So I am tough. You get a tough. And do you want to keep Lockjaw around a little longer? Or
He's just going to jump in the way of an
Yeah.
attack, so.
Wong might be doing the same thing.
Okay.
But, my friend KennyBlaze, I happen to draw into another Magical Blast.
Nice.
So I'll use the eye for 1 resource on that. We'll discard unflappable for 2. Oh, I don't really want to get rid of any of these cards, but I think we'll chuck Brother Voodoo for the 3rd resource. So
Okay.
let's deal 5 damage to him right off the bat, taking him down to 16.
That's nice.
And let's see what else happens. Double Fist. I wish it happens. Stun that enemy.
Okay.
I like it. I wish the Double Fist did more than 1 of those, but... so the new card on the Invocation deck is Winds of Watum. The special is draw 3 cards and then discard that one.
Yep.
I hear drawing cards is good. So let's ready Doctor Strange with the cloak.
Okay.
And let's tap Doctor Strange, paying 0 to play that and draw 3 cards.
All right, give you more options for the turn.
Options seem good, and that'll reveal the Crimson Bands of Sidorak. For 2, I can stun an enemy and deal 7 damage to it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Indeed. Wow, this is just getting really good. Now we're seeing these cards. Oh, you know what? Oh, it doesn't matter. How afraid are we of that Goblin Glider?
I mean, it's 1 extra damage. But
Oh,
he's
it's
been stunned or tough.
Yeah, I think we're going to be able to keep that up.
Okay.
Because I'm going to chuck all 4 cards in my hand again,
Yep.
and we're going to play Iron Fist.
Okay. That'll keep him stunned.
Yeah. All right, so let's do some damage while... this guy. Do we care about this guy?
Not if we can burn him down fast enough.
I mean, I can attack for 4 total. Or use Iron Fist to attack for 2 and stun him.
I can deal 13 damage this turn.
13?
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes my decision a lot easier.
Okay.
I wish I almost... I guess it'd be broken if we could use the counters to attack 1 character and stun somebody else.
Yeah, that wouldn't be right.
Yeah. I'd still like it though, but we know how that goes. So let's ping him for 1.
Okay.
We'll deal 2 damage to this guy.
No.
No. Oh.
All into Green Goblin.
All into Green Goblin, like I
All
said.
into
That's
Green
what I
Goblin.
said. Didn't you hear me?
Yeah.
Taking Green Goblin down to 14.
Yep.
And then we will tap Wong, also pinging him for damage. For 2 more damage, taking Green Goblin down to 12.
I like it.
And I believe that will be what we call the end of Doctor Strange's turn.
All right. So I'm going to discard a Genius.
Okay.
Or I'm not Genius, an Energy to play Big Hands.
You love them big hands.
And I'll embiggen them. Slap.
Is that in big hands?
Embiggen the Big Hands to deal 6 damage.
To Green Goblin.
To Green Goblin.
That takes him down to 6.
I will exhaust Miss Marvel to put Big Hands back in my hand.
Love them big hands.
I'll discard 2 cards to slap him again, this time for 4.
With big hands again?
Oh no.
Oh no. What do you, well,
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, I have miscalculated. I thought Lockjaw was going to be ready.
KennyBlaze and math, my friends.
Oh no. Lockjaw was supposed to be ready.
The best laid plans ruined by math.
It's okay, we'll get him next turn.
We'll get him. I mean, we have him down to 2.
He's down to 2.
He's stunned.
We're going to be okay.
We're okay.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Okay.
So now we're ready.
Yeah, now we're ready. I got overzealous.
A little bit. And you forgot numbers.
I forgot Lockjaw was going to ready. That's my fault. Let's draw some cards.
And 6.
All right, the main scheme gets 2, 3, 4 threat.
The main scheme gets 4.
Yeah.
So that'll put it at 12.
Okay, that's still all right.
And 1 more.
The villain will attempt to attack you, but he's stunned.
This little pain in the butt over here will attack me for 2. I'll ping off my tough.
Okay. The villain attacks me. I'm tough, so I'm just going to eat it. So, give the villain an additional boost card.
Oof.
3. Place an infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise if you cannot remove a madness counter from State of Madness.
Oh, man.
He better not flip.
He flips.
Oh, he flips. That's so bad. So this is a total of 1, 4, 5, 6, 10 damage.
Wow.
Good thing I'm tough.
Good thing.
'Cause yikes.
Yeah, yikes indeed.
Cards. All right.
Cards.
We got this, right?
We got this.
We got this.
I'm first player, so I'm going to flip mine first.
Oh, please don't get rid of it.
Oh, he's going to heal.
Oh.
So this one where he heals X, where X
Yeah.
is double his stage. So he's at stage 2, so he'll heal 4 going up to 6.
Okay.
But I have my spell here, so I'm still
Okay.
not worried about it. We got this. Despite your little blunder there with numbers and unstunned characters.
Mad Genius.
Oh, no.
He's in Green Goblin form.
He is.
He attacks the hero with the fewest hit points remaining.
I have 9.
I have 7.
So that'll be you.
I'm going to have Lockjaw jump in the way.
Yeah.
And he's attacking for... oh, no.
Oh, no.
Place an infamy counter on Criminal Enterprise if you cannot
No!
remove a madness
No!
counter from State of Madness.
Oh, we were so close.
So close. And now the momentum has shifted
Again.
to Green Goblin. So this flips. This flips. Criminal Enterprise gets 4.
Yep.
That's it.
Oh,
This.
KennyBlaze in your math.
Lockjaw is dead. A dead puppy.
Dead space puppy.
So now, well, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. You just
Is
need,
it?
You just need that double 7 card, and we'll be all right.
I'm not so sure anymore.
That was cards.
Yeah.
So it is the end of the villain turn.
So it is back to you as player 1.
Uh,
So each instance of attacking will only remove 1 counter from criminal.
no, all the damage.
So if we swing for 7, we'll take all
Yeah.
4 off. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes me
We
feel
need
a
to take
tiny.
any amount of damage, remove that many infamy counters from Criminal Enterprise instead.
That makes me feel a tiny bit better. Not a
Okay.
whole lot.
Well, I'm going to use the power suit
Okay.
and discarding 2 cards to play tackle,
Okay.
stun an enemy.
Hey, he's an enemy.
If I pay for this card using a fist, and this is a wild, deal 3 damage to that enemy. I'll embiggen it to deal 5.
So it takes all those counters off?
It'll take all those counters off.
Alright, so now he's big.
This
and
flips.
green again.
He
Well, maybe
flips.
not so big.
And he deals 4 indirect damage to everybody.
Alright, so we'll knock.
I'm in a wiggle room.
What does that do?
Prevents 3.
Okay.
And I draw a card. I'll prevent the last one with energy barrier to
Okay.
deal him a damage.
That'll take him down to 5. So now 4 to me.
4 to you.
We'll take 1 with the tough on Wong.
Okay.
We'll take 1 on Iron Fist. And Doctor Strange will take 1. Taking me down to 8.
Take 2.
I don't want to take
1 on
2.
Wong, 1 on Iron Fist, 2 to you.
Yep, that would equal 4, wouldn't it? We're not doing good with numbers tonight. What's going on with
No,
us?
it's
We're-
getting late.
It is, but we're usually better than this. But okay, we're going to pull this off.
That's the end of my turn.
All right.
Blast him.
I will blast the face. Let's just see if we can end this real quick. I'm not even going to try to be cute about it like I normally would. We will tap Doctor Strange
Yep.
and discard Genius for 2 to use the Crimson Bands. Stun an enemy, is already stunned, and deal 7 damage to it.
That'll end the Green Goblin.
Whew!
So he is rough.
He is rough indeed.
Now, we were both playing Protection.
Right.
So that's not the best for dealing damage.
No, but I think we were... The threat and schemes never seemed to be an issue.
No.
It got up towards the limit once. I think it got to like 10 or 11.
Yeah.
And we wiped it back out really quick. I really think it came down to the allies that are in both of these decks that helped with the damage. And then, of course, the Crimson Bands and the 2 Magic Blasts were huge.
The embiggening of the hands definitely helped.
Yeah.
It was a good game.
Yeah, very good. It was back and forth with especially with his flipping back and forth that made it tense a few times.
It was interesting. I like that mechanic with him.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, which version of Green Goblin do you like better? This one or the Goblin Swarm version?
Well, I'm going to say this one because we won.
We did win with this one.
The other one beat us.
I like the mechanics on this one better.
What do you think of Miss Marvel?
I don't like her as much as Black Widow.
Yeah. Yeah, you seem to like Black Widow
I like
a lot.
Black Widow more. But, I mean, she's fun. Maybe if she's not Protection,
Trying a different
maybe
aspect.
a different aspect will give me a different taste of how she plays.
Yeah, like I was saying, I was never a huge fan of that particular character in the Marvel comics. But the deck seems really interesting. I like the abilities that I saw you doing, especially getting events back.
Yeah.
Seems really big.
But imagine that with, like, aggression. You're going to get back all those crazy aggression events.
Get back, what was it? Uppercut? No, uppercut's a neutral, but that's an event.
It is an event.
Yeah.
She has ways you can build her. I like it.
Yeah, definitely. Doctor Strange is a lot of fun with that invocation deck.
Yeah.
Some really strong cards in there. And I like there's different ways to manipulate it. And I do have one of your cards that you gave me. At the beginning of the game
I
before
gave
forget.
you.
And you gave me Endurance.
Okay.
All right, that was a lot of fun. That was kind of stressful when he was flipping back and forth.
Yeah.
And I like that in the pack he comes with 2 different ways to play. The Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin does. Yeah.
And they felt very different. Like you said, the first time we played felt just swarm with little goblin pain in the butts.
Right.
And where this time it was, you felt like you're fighting against Norman Osborn's corporate
Criminal
scheming.
enterprises. Yeah, definitely.
Being very sneaky about it.
I feel like they play very differently, which is good for like replayability.
Yes, definitely.
He won't get stale.
Yeah. Kudos to FFG and the designers on this one.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
If you like this video and you want to see more videos from us, please click like and subscribe and get that notification.
Yep, hit the little notification bell to the right of the subscribe so you'll know whenever we post a video. And thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Have a great one.